Hey everyone, it's Lisa with DAnaugustnails and welcome back to the channel. It is finally time for the much sought after Maniology moment. Now, when in doubt, bust the pamphlet of instructions out. It is so worthwhile checking in just for some details that you may think you know and you don't know, like how to angle your scraper and moving that plastic film, protective film, off your stamping plate for those of you that forgot and wondered why the image wouldn't pick up. It's not me. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about you. Did you know that you can wash your stamping head? I had no freaking clue. Now, quick tip is to, in fact, be quick about it. Acetone is what you should definitely be using to clean off your plate and images off your skin, but I didn't have that. And the last tip, the most important tip, unlock your creativity. I love that. That's such a great message. Anyway, let's get into it, Maniology. Now listen, I've already come on here with 2 painted fingers and product that's already applied. So let's just get into straight up black and not waste any time. Now Mary's, who is my connect in Maniology. Hey Mary's, I hope you're watching. She gave me some clear instructions, some feedback, and I loved it. So let's just watch what happens when you don't follow what Mary's is suggesting. I scraped at a 48-degree angle, I guess, and I did not move quick enough. I will give myself this one saving grace. I did apply what I think was an ample amount of the straight up black to get that image to be as full as it should have been. But I think I pressed down way too hard, scraped away way too much product, and then was not quick enough. So this is what happened. Now it's not quite the B effect we are looking for, but just be patient. We'll get there. But you know what? No opportunity is discounted or disregarded. We are going to learn here. So I'm going to show you how easy it is to remove the image from your stamper with a lint roller. Look at that. Just that easy. And this is good for, in fact, lint or fuzz or anything that gets on your stamper, as well as actual images. Now, I will also show you that you can use a little bit of, well, I used Young Nail Swipe because I didn't have any acetone, but I'm using this solution to clean off the excess nail stamping polish on my Maniology mini scraper. I didn't even know you could do that. At least I've never tried to. And I'm using the same solution to clean off my plate as well, the image. And look at how I'm getting it on that plastic border, and it's not eating away at it or melting away at it. And I think these are the little things that, that I worry about that now I don't have to worry about because Maniology has obviously thought about all of this. I did get to watch a few of Maniology's videos with other creators, and they all suggest doing this on some paper towel. Now I'm demonstrating how easy it is to clean away excess nail stamping polish with a lint wipe, a lint-free wipe, and a little bit of acetone or acetone-based solution like the swipe. Now, I am in fact going to get rid of this art on the nail, which was also a seamless process, because I want to take a crack at it. And this time I want to listen to what Mary's and the actual pamphlet is saying. So I go in with an ample amount of straight up black. I aim my scraper at 45 degree. I move quite quickly and I use a rolling method with my mini ice cube roller, and just look at that. This is called doing it the Maniology way. Now let's go in for the transfer. There she is, executing it with athletic precision. This is what we like to see. We like to see improvement. We like to see character development. We like to see growth in our athletes as they step up to do what they've been called to do by their country. My country did not call me to do some nail art, let me just tell y'all. Anyways, I wanted to use chunk, I really did. And the application and scraping and picking up using my ice cube, my mini ice cube stamper, was seamless. What went wrong was that this color did not show up as well as I wanted it to on this sort of nude base that I had going on. So I removed it and I went back to straight up black because ain't nothing wrong with that. Back to Black, isn't that an Amy Winehouse album? Or a song. Anyways, I go in with the base of this comb, and I really wanted to go with the realistic images on the plate, and just look at how beautiful that is. Every so often I ended up having the product where it kind of went from the cuticle area to my skin actually do a little bit of lifting. I think that's me in the sense that sure, that can happen, but I ended up letting it sit on my stamper for too long, I guess. Now I'm picking up this bee, which you can't really see, and I'm sorry for the shaky camera. My son, the 2-year-old Tara, was around and nothing could be done about him. Let me just tell you. He's coming to an eBay listing near you and you can just buy him. I'm joking. YouTube and authorities, I'm joking. That's a joke. Bad joke, but a joke nonetheless. I picked up the bee and I'm going to use my lint roller to get rid of that excess bit of product there, and I'm going to lay this bee down seamlessly, like a bust down side part and some edges. Just laid, honey. Oh, look at it. Now, more to see and more to come with Straight Up Black, okay? This is by far my favorite of the nail stamping polishes. I need to get me a massive bottle. And don't judge me, okay? Just make sure you use DAnails on Maniology's website to get your 10% off additionally, okay? Because I will be using my own code. There ain't no shame in my game. Now I'm picking up this entire image and I'm going to put it on my thumb. There was a situation, right, where the image was not big enough for my thumb. Nothing to do with Maniology's images. I need to go and fix my thumb. Maybe go get a new thumb. Maybe they sell them at Walmart. We'll never know until we try. But here's what I did do instead of going shopping for a new thumb, because I don't know how much that cost. I went back in, picked up a corner of the image and just lined up those combs to get like a full look to it, almost like there was never an issue with the sizing of the image. It was very smooth to do, and I wish I had recorded that for you. I was playing around with leaving it like that, and then last minute when I decided to attempt the fix, I did not have my camera recording, so sorry about that. Just know and trust that it's very easy, and you will be able to see what that looks like real soon. Now, I'm going in for this honey pot. Again, I wanted to pick up the realistic images. I'm gonna do a whimsical set in the future, I'm sure. But going in with Straight Up Black again, doing a rolling method, and boom, we got some excess on there. Don't even worry about that because I'm gonna come in with my scraper. Yeah, you can use your scraper to pick up some of the excess stuff that's on your stamper that you don't need. And I'm able to put this on my pinky ever so gently. I really think this was the perfect size because I have such tiny little fingers, you know? Now, because this is a bee situation, I thought, gosh, let's just get another bee on the pinky there. I'm sure we can, we can wing it. And I was able to pick this up nice and neat. Now, that was a full image with a bunch of other things going on, and I was able to use my mini scraper to pick up all the excess stuff and get real close. That's why I started using the scraper instead of the lint roller when it came to the smaller details, because I did not want to accidentally ruin this smooth pickup on the bee. And even here, I wanted to work as quickly as I can, just in case I had a situation where the image dried on or sat on the stamper for too long, because maybe that's an issue as well, or maybe it's just me and my paranoia. But I had the fan going on me because it's just so hot in Nassau, Bahamas right now. It's unbearable. So I did have to work quite quick. Anyways, look at how this transfers. Now you're looking at my middle finger and you see that I've colored in that bee with the same gel polish that I used on my ring finger and index. I will be doing that to the honey pot and to this bee on my pinky as well. And look at my thumb. Look at how seamless I've applied and made that whole hexagon shape look like it was never an issue at all. It's gonna come back into the shot, and I reminded you a little too late in the game. But here we are, filling in that honey pot. This was a custom color. I had to mix 2 gels just to get it because I didn't want it to be too yellow, didn't want it to be too orange. Did I Google the image of a honeybee to just make sure I had a little bit of accuracy? Yes. But then also at the same time I realized, dang, you honeybees got way too much detail, okay? The nature of it all. So I just settled for what I could get done quickly. I do love how this is actually you watching how this nail set is unfolding, because sure, I had notes in my iPhone, you know what I mean, but this was literally just me having fun, playing around, playing nails, unlocking said creativity. Had I taken Maniology's advice from the beginning when they said that, it wouldn't have just, had me just so stalled for an idea. I could have just gone there, played around, and just did what I did, because that's what I did. That's what I did in the end. Sat down, played around, came out with a nail design. Now we're messing with some caviar beads. I just rubbed them into some some gem gel, and now I'm filling in that little hexagon shape there with some gem gel, and then I'm pressing in those caviar beads into it. And then I'm going to do a full 60-second cure. I actually do this to the wing, to one of the wings on the pinky finger. And it's just that I wanted a little 3D effect. I'm going to actually use a really big charm on the thumb. And look at the thumb here. You can actually see where I did get to finish that image and just like create something that's like a bit more full. Like look at that. You can even tell that that image was like maybe towards the cuticle something was missing, because I've just been able to add a hexagon or two and just make it look seamless. Anyways, I'm going to put a big old bee charm on this nail. You are not even ready for this. But I didn't record it because I wanted to keep this as much of a maniology moment as I can have it be. So you'll just see what it looks like in the photos, in the video. Spoiler, it looks great. Now I'm going in with their smudge-free top coat, and this is air drying. This smells so good in my opinion, but I like interesting smells, so maybe that's just me. Oh, but look at this. Oh my goodness. Look at how smooth that application is. So good. This was air drying in seconds, y'all. Oh, there goes that big bee charm. Anyways, you guys, this was my maniology moment. What do you guys think? I was using the plate called Bees, and it came in my Busy Bee starter stamping kit. You all should check it out. And if you do check it out, let's say you use my code DAnails10 for an additional 10% off as you're going to check out. I don't know, better get there before I do. Shoutouts to Maddie's at Maniology. Shoutouts to Maniology for giving me this opportunity. Shoutouts to y'all for watching. I will catch y'all in the next one. Bye.